Hi everyone, it's Kylie here, your Scentsy consultant based right here in Australia. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I thought I'd pop on here this morning. For those who watch my channel regularly, you'll know that we're in the middle of doing renovations at our house at the moment. So we're actually staying with my husband's parents, beautiful Mara and John, who have very graciously offered us to stay at their home while they're doing a little bit of caravanning around the country. So a little bit short for space, so I haven't got a lot of warmers out, but these three warmers are part of the new autumn winter catalogue here in Australia, and I thought I'm going to unbox them and show you what you look like. One of them I have out all the time, the other two are still in boxes simply because I haven't got a lot of room to put them, but I'm going to show you anyway because I thought no use of them sitting in boxes, I need to share them with somebody. So that's the plan for today. Excuse a little bit of the ready puffiness today. It's actually Anzac Day here in Australia today. And I've been making Anzac biscuits this morning, which I usually do on Anzac Day. And as what normally happens, you tend to, I thought I want to have a look and see, the origin of Anzac biscuits, how they come about, why they're a tradition for Australians on Anzac Day. And then I went down rabbit holes and got listening to a song that I know very well and I listen to on the odd occasion, but I cannot listen to it without getting emotional. I don't know, if you're overseas you may not be aware of it, but the song's called and the band played Waltzing Matilda. So I think it's a song that was originally written by an Australian guy with Scottish roots, from what I understand, a Scottish man. Eric Bogle, I think his name was, back in the early 70s. Rumour has it he actually wrote the song as part of a songwriting competition. He came third. When he came third, the audience actually righted and then they put him back in the first spot. So that's a bit of history on that. I was actually listening to the John Williamson's version. Actually, I'll put a link to it. You know what? If you're not familiar with it in Australia or you're from overseas, you have to listen to it. And I dare you to listen to it without getting emotional. I'm getting emotional now. I'm not even listening to it. It is one of those songs that is just so well written, you have to listen to it. The lyrics are amazing. They really hit your heart. So I will put a YouTube link to the John Williamson version. That is the version that I listened to this morning, but he can't take credit for it. This Scottish guy, Australian Scottish guy by the name of Eric Bogle actually wrote this song back, I think it's about 1970, 71, something like that. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Back to the warmers. Okay, as I said, I've got three here that I want to show you today. These are part of the new, as I said, autumn winter catalogue here in Australia. I think maybe all of these were already available in some other regions. I'm not sure, let me know. So I think they had been available in other regions before, but they are new to the catalogue here in Australia. So the first one I'm going to show you is called But First Coffee. And this is just me all over. In summer, I have an ice long black in the morning. In winter, I have a long black with a little dash of milk in it. In summer, I have an ice long black. In winter, I have a hot long black with just a dash of milk. So coffee, first thing in the morning. I only have one a day, but it's a big one, like a big one. Okay, so, but first coffee. So let's have a look and see what this one looks like. All Scentsy Warmers, beautifully boxed as per normal. If you're not aware, all Scentsy Warmers do come with a lifetime warranty against any manufacturing defects, so you can buy it with confidence. But I don't think too many other companies would give you a lifetime warranty against any manufacturing defects on anything, let alone a warmer. So that is a Scentsy guarantee. Now this one is an element warmer. And it actually says life begins after coffee, and it's been designed to look like one of those old-fashioned ceramic coffee cups. I just love it. When I do my renos, that is going in my kitchen. I'm going to get like a little timber probably stand to go with it. I know exactly what I'm going to do with it in my mind. It's already in my house, in my mind. So I love that one. As I said, it's a ceramic warmer. It's an element warmer, so it's not going to throw light. So it's got the little on switch here at the back, and when that light's up red, you know that your warmer's on. Your wax dish is actually the coffee cup itself. So in there you would put no more than 4 wax cubes. 3 is probably plenty. And that's where your wax goes on top. That'll warm up with the element. It'll gently warm the Scentsy wax, and that'll release the fragrance into your air. Now, it's got a reactive glaze. As I said, it is ceramic. It's about 11 centimeters tall. I'm just trying to find. Usually it has a tag on here to tell me how many watts it is, but it doesn't. So I'll have to get back to you on that one with the wattage. But that is, like, it's called But First Coffee, but it actually says life begins after coffee. And another reason I'm showing you this as well, with Mother's Day coming up, they're really unique Mother's Day gifts as well. Look, I bought that for myself. Someone bought me that. I'll be very happy in there. So that's the first warmer, But First Coffee. This second warmer I already have out. So this is the warmer that I have found room for. I actually have it set up in the TV room with a couple of sunflowers. I'll actually put a photo at the end of the video for you to show how I've got it set up. This is absolutely beautiful. This is called, quite simply, the Angel Warmer. And if you're a fan of, is it Willow Tree? The Willow Tree sculptures, you're going to love this, because to me, you can see there, again, that is a ceramic warmer. It's hand painted, but it's got the look of carved timber. She's just absolutely beautiful. That's your wax dish. Look at the detail on that. She's just beautiful. Again, Mother's Day coming up, or if you know someone who's a fan of the Willow Tree decor, she is absolutely gorgeous. So again, it is an element warmer. That's your hot plate there. That is what you're going to put your wax cubes in. Again, I would put no more than 4. 3 will be plenty. Put your cubes into that dish. You pop that on your little low wattage element there. That will heat the wax and release fragrance into your air. This one has got a tag on it, and it is, how many watts is this one? It is 12 watt. So the power on that one's 12 watts. She's just gorgeous. Again, I will put a photo of her, how I've got it set up in my house after this video if you want to hang around. So that is Angel Warmer. Oh, by the way, so Angel, this gorgeous warmer here, $119, worth every penny. That's something you're going to have in your house for years and years to come. The But First Coffee Warmer, this little fella's only $59. So cute. So that one's $59. Okay, and the last warmer I want to show you is called Cute as a Button. As I said, I think the States have had this one for a while, but we only just got a hand on this one in Australia in this catalogue. When I've been watching this for ages overseas, and I knew as soon as it came out it had my name on it, so I finally got my hands on it. I'm just going to work out where I'm going to put it once I get into the new house. So this one is not an element warmer. This one actually uses a bulb. Okay, it's one of our standard warmers with a bulb. So it's got this beautifully coloured, that is the wax dish that will sit on top of your warmer. Now on the back there, can you see there? Maybe not, maybe not. There's actually a number on all the Scentsy wax dishes. It gives you an idea. Basically, that number tells you the ideal number of cubes to put into your wax dish at a time. I think that's a 5. I would not be putting 5 cubes in that. I could be blind. That may not be a 5. I'm pretty sure it is a 5. Again, 3 to 4 to me would be plenty, but you do you, boo. So that's the gorgeous glass wax dish. Here it is. Because this one has a bulb, it will throw light. I love the warmers that throw light. I am partial to the standard warmers with the bulbs. I love the way they throw light. I think they create a beautiful ambience in your home. Love, love, love them. This is your little on-off switch on that one. Okay. Bulb is in here. I'm just going to undo that. So this is your bulb. It's a clear bulb. Now, Scentsy does have different coloured bulbs. If you do not want a clear bulb and you want to spruce it up a bit with a different colour, you can buy different coloured bulbs. So you'll always get a bulb with your warmer, but you can buy extra bulbs or coloured bulbs if you want to, if you want to throw a different light into your warmer. So turned off, that's what it looks like turned off. Okay, so it's basically mosaicy sort of glass pieces on that. So to me that's a glass, it says here material glass, and it is basically glass with all your little mosaicy pieces on it. So, but I'm going to try to turn this on and see if I can see if I can show you just how gorgeous this is. So this uses a 25 watt bulb. I'm just going to turn off my ring light for a second. I've only got the one PowerPoint here. And I'm going to see if I can plug this in and show you what it looks like. And I think I can. Look at the colour. Now, it's not really showing up the colour I would like. See that colour there that you're seeing is more the yellow and the red. That's pretty true to colour that I'm looking at. As I pull it away, it's just going a bit lighter. But look how sweet that is. So it goes all sparkly. The glass gives it that beautiful ambience, and you can see how that's throwing off the light. So you can imagine that up against a wall or something like that. It's going to throw the light onto your wall and create that beautiful ambience. So that is your warmer. Now on the back of your warmer there's a little cutout. Make sure that's where your cord goes through. Otherwise it's not going to sit flat for you. But as I said, that is truer to colour, is what I'm looking at. So you can see it's just so pretty. You'll put your 3 to 4 cubes into that wax dish. You'll sit that on top of your little gorgeous little cute as a button mushroom warmer. That 25 watt bulb will be enough to melt your Scentsy wax, and then as it melts, as I said, it'll release your fragrance. Now I have had people leave their wax in their warmers waiting for it to dissipate. It will not dissipate. So the idea of Scentsy wax is it doesn't throw any smoke, soot or flame or nasties into the air. It will release fragrance until the fragrance is no more. So after you stop smelling your fragrance in your wax, that is when basically you take your wax out and change your wax. Okay, if you wait there for it to dissipate and disappear, you'll be waiting for eternity. So just a tip. You take it for granted that people know that, but a lot of people haven't. So that is the cute as a button warmer, and it honestly is as cute as a button. So that's the 3 I thought I'd show you today. Cute, 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 cute. I'm going to pop this back on. I think they're cute anyway. I mean, obviously I think they're cute, otherwise I wouldn't have bought them. But love him. Oh, I'm back. Okay, so cute as a button is $76. But First Coffee, that's your little element warmer. It doesn't throw light, but it is super cute. Makes an awesome gift at $59. This beautiful angel warmer that I just adore is $119. Again, you can probably tell that's my fave. She is just beautiful. Look at that. Stunning. And as I said, I'll pop up a photo at the end of this to show you how I've got it displayed in my laundry. So that's the 3 warmers, just 3 of the warmers out of the new catalogue. There is more, but they're the 3 that I've got to use myself, that I'm going to be putting in my home once the renos are done. So what do you think? Have you got a favourite? Which one is your favourite? Do you have one of them? Actually, I'd like to know which one you like the best. Which one's your favourite? Let me know. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all things Scentsy in Australia. I do try to get on here as much as I can. I've got a picture of my Anzac cookies that I made this morning in my post if you'd like to have a little look. And it'll give you a little bit of history behind the origin of the Anzac biscuit. I love to find backgrounds. I love to do a little bit of background as to why things are so important, and it gives them so much more meaning once you make them. So until I see you next time, don't forget, be kind to yourself. I usually say be kind to others, that's fine, but more importantly, be kind to yourself. And I will see you next time with more Scentsy or insights into basically a nan life. All right, See you later, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.